What's up, my YouTube family? By the end of this video, my goal for you is to realize that the wounds that you face during your life is not your fault. Babe, it's not your fault. And that forgiving yourself starts with awareness. The 3 points that I plan to bring up during this video is number 1, that the past cannot be changed. Number 2, the present is an opportunity for change. And number 3, the future is your choice. And so the first point I would like to discuss is the past. Maybe in the past you were hurt by your parents. Maybe they were emotionally unavailable. Maybe you surrounded yourself with bad friends that encouraged you to do bad things like drink and do drugs. I remember when I went off to college, my main goal was to party, was to escape my parents because I felt like they were strict. I had military parents. And my goal was to just have fun. I didn't know who I was. I didn't have any kind of goal. Forgiving your past is so important because that version of yourself did not know better. When I was 20 years old, I didn't know better. I thought that what I was doing was cool because everyone else was doing it. And deep down, I really wanted to fit in. You did not ask for these problems, nor did you know how to handle them. You didn't ask for some of the things that you went through. You didn't ask for your parents to ignore you. Your way of handling these situations when you didn't get what you want was to resort to something negative, like doing drugs for social approval. These are just examples, but becoming aware of what you did and what happened to you cannot be changed because it is of the past. And once you realize this, it is a sign of maturity that most people cannot get past. A lot of people like to throw their problems under the rug or act as if it is not still bothering them, but it still is, and it's still tormenting their present life. And so I recommend that you use affirmations like, I accept that this happened to me. I forgive myself for not knowing better. I forgive myself for choosing self-destruction. I surrender this pain. You guys have to surrender the pain. We have to surrender what we went through and realize that it is not the end. This brings me to my second point of view, the present, which is a gift because nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can take this moment of me recording this video away from me because it is my choice. This is what I want to do. When you know yourself and you know the things that you like, you also must know the things that you don't like. When you know the things that you don't like, this is a trigger. For example, one of my triggers is not being noticed or addressed, especially when I walk into a room. I realized that as a child, I didn't always receive the attention that I craved, and I found myself feeling bad when others failed to acknowledge my presence. I don't know if some of you guys can relate when you walk into work and nobody says good morning or they act as if you don't exist. Well, that's one of my triggers, and for me to combat this, I must use affirmations like I am noticed. I am, excuse me, I am important. I am the light of my own world. Because if I don't see this within myself, then nobody else will see it around me. And also, I cannot put this expectation on other people to realize my shine. Because everywhere I go, I shine. You have a choice in the present moment to change what you now know through the power of affirmations. This is a huge growing step when you are aware that you are triggered. Because sometimes we don't realize why we are triggered. And it takes time to realize, oh, I'm triggered because I feel blank. And then when you get into these moments, you realize this kind of self-talk that you have when you are triggered. So start to pay attention to your thoughts when you feel triggered in certain circumstances and being around certain people. Using the power of affirmations. I love the affirmations in the present moment, like I am noticed, I am important, I am a ball of light, I am peace. Also use affirmations like I can achieve success, I can do hard things, I can overcome. Excuse me, I think this I sprayed this and I'm sitting in a car that's not flowing with air, so Using I can statements is so powerful as well. So this brings me to my final point I'd like to discuss, and that is the future, which ultimately is your destiny and how you want to see your life in the next couple of months or years. And so my piece of advice I want to give to you, holding on to the past is only hurting you and not anyone else. Because it is your birthright to be prosperous. It is your birthright to have mental freedom. And why not give this to yourself? If you want to become a YouTuber, if you want to become a content creator, why not start to embody this lifestyle that you want? Because working a customer service job, punching someone's clock every single day is not it for the rest of your life. You're constantly relying on them to pay you a paycheck to feed you and your family, when you could be doing something that you love. You know, I love scripting this content. I would love to be able to create content full time. If you don't forgive yourself now, you will experience the pain of regret and always wonder what it would be like on the other side of depression, on the other side of self-hatred. Healing is not meant to be pretty, and regret is painful. So choose your destiny. Are you going to choose to keep doing the same things that you're doing today, not getting better, to keep choosing this for yourself? Or are you going to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I need to make a change? Stop coming up with excuses for yourself, because you are going to knock on your grave site early. You are going to die early if you don't change the choices that you are making now. Get rid of this victim mindset that you can't change and that this is going to be your life forever, because it's not. It's only going to be what you say it's going to be, because there's so much power in your tongue. And so for myself, I choose prosperity. I choose mental freedom. I choose inner peace. I choose self-love. I choose a healthy body. I choose this for myself. I choose to have my hair done. I choose to work on my appearance. I choose to brush my teeth every single night. I choose these things for myself, because the old version of myself doesn't deserve the old version of myself deserves this life that I want to live, because back then I didn't know I could live this life. And so I owe it to myself to try to make this video, even though I might get maybe 10 views, because I know one day I will blow up, and one day I will go viral, because I believe I will go viral, and I believe this for myself, and so can you. Baby girl, I don't know who's listening to this, but healing your inner child through self-forgiveness is the key to inner freedom. Because your inner child, her, she, and their, you, little you, needs the little Maya needs older Maya. She needs her. And so guys, I hope you guys found this video to be helpful. Don't forget to like this video. I love you guys so much. Remember that God loves you so much, and that he's ready to enter your heart and to forgive you only if you allow him. Because see, we serve a God that gives us a choice. We can choose evil or we can choose good. But when we choose good, life is great. And so see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to keep your heads up and keep smiling. Mwah.